Previously on York 101 News.
Stay in the know, and we will be seeing you next Tuesday with our last episode of York 101 News. Walking off into the sunset, friends.
Let's walk.
Wait, is this the last video? You're recording? Now? Okay, wait. Whoa. Hi! Hey Lions! Welcome back to our last ever edition of York 101 News. I'm your host Fiona, and today we're going to be giving you some tips and tricks from different upper years in the hopes that it helps you enjoy your time at university. Kind of like an advice column or a segment type thing. But before we get into it, you know the drill. Don't forget to follow @StudentLifeYU on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, along with subscribing to our YouTube channel and hitting the bell to be notified for more videos when they come out throughout the year. Now, I'll be passing it off to our York 101 News team, who has something special for y'all. Take it away, folks.
Hey Lions, Sebastian here. So if I could meet my first year self, the best advice I could have given myself would be to not be afraid to get out of my comfort zone. There are a bunch of different possibilities to pursue in university that will help you grow personally and career-wise. If you start exploring new things, you'll meet all types of people. You might find new passions, and you're gonna find kinship at the university. Now I'll pass it over to our great learning skills peer, Alicia, who you haven't seen in our series, but who wanted to share her great advice. Take it away.
Hi Lions, my name is Alicia. I'm a 4th year student majoring in psychology, and I work with Learning Skills Services as a senior peer. My advice for all incoming students is to be curious and always explore what York can offer you. There are so many opportunities for professional and personal development on campus. You can be a student researcher, an employee, a club executive, or a participant in so many activities available for undergraduates. University is so much more than attending classes or taking exams. It's a perfect environment for you to explore who you are and step out your comfort zone. So, always be on the lookout and take advantage of everything.
Hey Lions. Oh, hey, what's up? How's it going? How are you? It's been fun. I wonder if this looks good. Do you think this looks good? Where I can give you university specific advice, I wanted to kind of give you a reminder of why you're really here. You're here for you. Hopefully. Your future, your life. Let's take a second to talk about you and things you can be mindful of coming into university. Be yourself. As cliche as that sounds. Love yourself, fully immersed with every decision you make. Support and express yourself. Be open to change and new things. Now, this is a biggie. Especially you first years who are coming into university for the first time with different mindsets and lifestyles internationally, while also being respectful to new mindsets and ideas you may disagree with at the time. Put yourself out there. Get out of your comfort zone and try not to have any regrets at the end of the day. Do everything you want to do. This is your university experience and you're only here for a few years. You're gonna blink and it's gonna fly by. Don't be afraid to ask questions. Meet new people. And it's okay, I'm gonna emphasize this, it's okay if you feel you don't belong in your program. And it's okay if you feel like you want to drop out or even considering transferring to a new program. Take a deep breath, you got this. It can all be a very overwhelming experience. And at the end of the day, we're all human. This is your affirmation. And now we have Elise. Thanks so much, Lions. Have a good one.
Hey guys. Apply for scholarships and bursaries using the student financial profile, even if you think you might not win the award or it might be a little bit too time-consuming to complete. There are so many funds every year that are left unawarded because students didn't apply for them. I myself applied every year and I always ended up winning something. It's super helpful to have extra funds to invest in your future, to spend it on equipment and supplies. Plus, it always looks good on your resume. Now I'll pass it off to our amazing health education peer, Rumia, who has some great insight just for you.
So if you're starting your first year at York, here's some advice that I think would really help. So first, really pay attention to your deadlines and note them all at the beginning of the semester. I personally like to keep them in a place where I can see them. I have a 4-month calendar right in front of my desk: September, October, November, December. I write everything there so that I can see in advance when I'm gonna have my busy weeks so I can prepare accordingly. This way, nothing will sneak up on you, because trust me, that can happen. And last, I'd say remember that it's gonna take time to get used to things. For some of you, it might take a few weeks. For some of you, it might take a few months. For some of you, it might take the whole semester, and that's completely fine. I remember for me, it took at least the first semester to actually get used to university. But trust me, you'll get used to it eventually. Everyone is figuring it out together. We're all in this together. You got this. Congratulations on starting university, and I hope you have an amazing first year.
Thanks, Rumia. Take advantage of all the services and resources that are available to you at York. A lot of students mention that tuition is quite high, but what they don't realize is that your tuition funds many of these services and resources on campus. And just because we're all online doesn't mean that these services are canceled. These services have also moved online. We got learning skills services, the writing center, library services, career center, York Federation of Students, counseling, workshops through colleges, peer programs through colleges, and so much more. You're paying for it, so you might as well take advantage of it. Now I'll pass it over to Jess from Student Engagement.
Thanks, Tabby. Something that I was super thankful for in first year is getting involved in clubs. And if you're contemplating on whether or not you should join a club this year, do it. Academics are really important, but it's also really important to take some breaks and socialize here and there as well. I've met some of my closest friends through clubs, and it's a really great avenue to meet people who share your same interests. Also, feel free to explore those interests that you haven't pursued before. So from hobby clubs, academic clubs, charity clubs, faith-based clubs, sports clubs, cultural clubs, and literally so much more, there is definitely a community for everyone at York, and I highly recommend it.
Oh, my turn. My advice to you is to take everything one step at a time. If you take on all of your tasks all at once, you're gonna feel like you're drowning. And also, things get easier when you surround yourself with people who are good for you. You don't always have to settle. Find your people. I know I did. Aww. Well, Lions, I wish you well on your studies at the YU Jungle. Have a wonderful year, and don't be afraid to reach out. At the York 101 News channel, we hope that we prepared you for the fall-winter term coming up. Now, don't hesitate to ask us any questions. Feel free to leave any comments in the comment section down below, or even DM us at StudentLifeYU on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Or leave a question in the York University Incoming Class of 2020 Facebook group. Our York 101 News team will get back to you ASAP. And now, for the last time this summer, stay in the know, Lions, and have a fantastic start to your semester. Bye!